actually going to win gunfights, and that's what it is. It's all about
there is actually a nice spawn trap for the D2K lady side, actually.
Is that right?
Yeah, if they actually set it up right, they can actually get eLv stuck over and strip, and it's actually, they just need to have 2 of the ladies watch it, and they can have 2 more ladies scoring.
Yeah, but that definitely will take a lot of teamwork and a lot of gunfights to win in order to get that spawn trap going, and that's why it's not as easy as it is in domination. So completely agree with you there that it is possible, but you got to really use teamwork and utilize it to the best of your ability. But
it's a pretty much wow. There we go. Whoa, look at all the kills going on. That was a lot of kills. In my kill feed,
a lot of kills.
A lot of kills. I like a lot of kills. I like seeing kills, and as we see talking about kills, Wifey going down. I was on board with her. I actually just clicked on her. I gave her the caster curse. I'm sorry, Wifey. So let's go ahead and hop on board with Virgo. She's trying to get some shots on someone over here by this 18-wheeler. That is going to be Lady going down by the hands of Virgo, and Virgo starting to push up here. Gonna get taken out though from Mandy. So let's go ahead and switch on over back to the D2K ladies as they are up 2-1. 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go on the first round of Blitz Octane. So I'm on board with Mandy. She's just sitting in front of this 18-wheeler, starting to make her push, and it does look like she was going to have that clear pass. Virgo going down for Mandy, and now she just needs to go ahead and slide in here. She's not going to make it, though. Sabrina taking her out with that Bison. I love
and the Bison is just a bullet hose in close quarters combat, and that's why she's going to succumb to that and die. But right now, the eLv ladies are all tied, 7 kills apiece in the entire squad at the moment. So that's actually interesting to see. But it's Ashley that will get taken down, trying to score once again. This is a really fast-paced game as far as kills are concerned, but they can't seem to score, which is actually unusual when you're playing Octane Blitz. But either way, the score is 2-1 in favor of D2K at the moment with 30 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, and Mandy was trying to be sticky there, but Virgo going to go ahead and take her out. 3-2 now as eLv going to go ahead and get another point on the board. And I think that might be all we see for the scoreboard right now, as there actually is someone pushing from eLv through the garage. Will eLv go ahead and take the lead here? No, they're not going to get that lead. So it looks like it's going to remain. Oh no, they did get that point. Actually, they did get that. Or no, D2K got that point. So I got switched around the mini map. So D2K got that quick point. You're going to go ahead and put it up 3-2. Moving into the second half, this is very close.
Yeah, it's a very close game. Not a huge lead there by the Dress to Kill ladies, as the main scorer and slayer was actually Nikki, who was doing a really good job, and she will actually pick up the final kill there on Wifey. And right now, eLv ladies can regroup and get something going here because it's only a 1-score deficit here on Blitz.
Yeah, and we now have 111 viewers. That is awesome, guys. So continue to support the stream. Tweet it out. Do some awesome stuff. Tweet it. Do all that fun stuff. Share. Call some friends. Text it to some friends. I mean, if you're that kind of person and you want to do that, go ahead and do it. So we got an awesome match here. So here we go. I'm on board with Nikki from D2K. Getting some. Ooh, actually, look at that. 3 down right away from eLv there. And that is going to be a tough choice, as now D2K is going to go ahead and start and get some map control here, as we are seeing all the eLv ladies back in their spot.
Yeah, and right now D2K is actually being very aggressive. Nikki in particular, she's actually got an AR, and she's pushing ahead of her teammates. So that's something you don't really see, and they actually pay for it, as that is 3 down for D2K. They're forced to go all the way back into their spawn, and eLv ladies are trying to stop the bleeding here, but they do allow a score, so now it's 4-2 in favor of D2K.
Ooh, Wifey. That was a nice kill. Mandy got shut down. I don't know if we were on board with her or not, but Sabrina going down, getting her the cast there. So let's hop on board with Virgo from eLv, see what she's able to do here as they are down 2. But, there is still plenty of time to make this comeback, tie it up, and get some points on the board, and hopefully maybe take the lead. But like I said, I do believe D2K is going to take this map. This will be the only map they take.
Well, that is a very bold prediction, and these ladies do deserve a lot of credit on both teams. But right now, D2K absolutely outplaying eLv at the moment, as they do extend their lead 5-2 with 3.5, a little bit less than 3.5 minutes left here. And Virgo was getting it done there for eLv. She did pick up a nice 2-piece, but she will get cleaned up by Mandy. And just like that, the map control is right back in D2K's favor, as they are pushing eLv all the way back into their spawn.
Yeah, and you know, like you said, Elevate being pushed back. I'm on board with Wife right now, as she did just see someone cross over to that bottom garage, possibly top broken, and actually that was going to be Ashley, who actually went ahead and tried to fake her out, but Wifey picked that up. But Nikki taking out Wifey now and gonna have a nice push. But like you said, Nikki running that AR. Look how aggressive she's being, though. Super aggressive with that AR.
And she's also accurate. She's absolutely incredible with that R5, really getting it done. And she's 19 and 13 with 1 capture, with 1,170 points for her score. That's actually really, really good when you're an aggressive AR player like that. So she's doing a really good job for sure. And right now, they're just dominating as far as the kill death column is concerned as well. But the score tells a different story here, Nikolai, as it is 5-3. So they're still very much in this one, as the 2-minute warning is approaching here, as I like to call it. And the Elevate ladies are still in it.
Yeah, I like that little 2-minute warning, you know, going back to the football days. So, but, you know, Ashley, I'm going to be on board with her. But like you said, D2K have been keeping that 2-point lead from Elevate every time so far. Like, Elevate gets that score, but then D2K is like, no, we're going to keep you 2 away. And we're coming on that 1 minute and 30 mark, and, you know, it's looking more and more in the favor of D2K as Elevate is just being held into their spot.
And right now, D2K doesn't even have to push for a score, and Elevate does. So that's where they have the huge advantage. They have him all the way back there, and Nikki is literally just slaying everything in front of her. But let's not forget, Lady is also out slaying everything. She's 20 and 9. I'm actually going to go on board with her, as she will get taken down. So I did curse her, but she has got a 2.0 KD here on Blitz.
Manny just got a nice 2-piece and then went ahead and got that score, putting D2K up 6-3. And, you know, I like to think of Blitz like Black Ops 2 CTF overtime. You know, like, yeah, you're in the lead, but you never want to stop pushing. You know, you always want to be as aggressive as it's just starting off the game. Just so you know, you always have that aggression. Because if you get stuck in your spawn and the other team takes over your spawn, you're going to spawn away from your flag. And that's not what you want.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. That's actually the best comparison I've heard in a long time. It plays very similar to Capture the Flag on overtime, and that's exactly how these D2K ladies are playing it right now. As D2K Nikki, Nikolai, has 26 kills right now, and she's just absolutely doing some work. But, as you know, Lady is 21 and 11 herself.
As I say, you can't leave out Lady. Lady's going 21 and 11, but then again, if you look over the other team, there's only one person over at Elevate right now who is actually positive, and that is going to be Wifey, who's about to be on that neutral, actually, as she is 19 and 18. So, but I mean, as you can see here, D2K obviously with 4 seconds left, going to go ahead and take Octane Blitz. And like I said, it's going to be 4-1, but in the favor of Elevate.
Yeah, it's incredible how these both teams are playing. Actually, I should say. As apparently D2K's host is all they needed to be able to get themselves motivated and pick up a win here. And now they will not get shut out tonight, so that's good. And they will pick up Octane Blitz.
Yep. And we're moving into Domination Strike.
We know for a fact that it will be Domination for sure. They will pick the map, so we'll see very, very soon. But guys, tweet out that stream. I do too.
Dom Freight. All right.
Looks like we are jumping into Dom Freight there, guys. That's what I'm talking about. D2K stepping up there and taking that map 2-1 in favor of the Elevate ladies. Looking pretty solid so far, but that's what I like to see. No shutout. They were able to put that map together there pretty good. 6-3 victory. So that was pretty solid. Guys, the voices that you're hearing, Mark, Nico doing the casting for us, make sure you're showing them some support in the chat. It is a best of 7 show match, so make sure you guys are sticking around. We got some giveaways, some PA wristbands, some Honey Badger. If we can hit 150, Perfect Alliance t-shirt for you guys tonight. But big shout out to Gamers Edge as well. We gave a pair of these on Tuesday night to my man Gunskill for hitting the 4K followers on Twitter. So big shout out to Gamers Edge for hooking us up with the glasses, and big shout out to Gunskill for making that happen, as well as big shout out to Opponent Wear. Those guys are doing some great stuff, designing some good gear, so make sure you guys are checking them out as well. But Mark, what's your next prediction for this map, my man?
Well, I will say that those Elevate ladies are so good with the non-spawning game type that they might be able to put some points on the board. But D2K's host right now, John, is telling a different story, and they might be able to tie this series up. And remember, my prediction was 4-2, so I still think that these D2K ladies can pick up another map. And maybe if they keep playing the way they were playing there on Blitz, they could possibly take this if they keep playing like this. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, as we are going to be going into Freight domination very, very soon.
Let me know your thoughts, Nico.
There you go.
Well, my website just crashed, so I'm working on that on the side. I don't have much to say, but guys... Well,
actually, we figured out what the issue was with that. We actually got DDoS. Our Cloudflare, which is a DDoS anti-prevention server, does not be activated until 24 hours. So,
wow.
That will cause problems for sure.
That's sadness.
Guys, in the chat, big shout out to Athena Empire and for getting the 2 teams here on the show tonight.
Yeah.
Make sure you guys are hitting her up on Twitter at Athena Empire. She gathered these 2 ladies squads together and brought them on the show. But we're going to be jumping into this 65-second countdown. What are we going to talk about?
You know, I want to talk about Anne, actually. She's doing a great job. I've never seen a staff member for PA work so hard besides myself. I mean...
Let's slide that in there.
Yeah. You know, in order of working hardest, it's probably me, Anne, John. You know, gotta put John down there at the bottom because he's definitely the least.
Whatever happened to talking about Anne, Nico? Whatever happened to that?
I said she's doing a great job.
She is. She's doing an excellent job. She's one of my favorites in the community, and she's just doing an excellent job. And you can clearly see, because this matchup between the eLv ladies and D2K, it's just speaking for itself. So just a huge shout out to Athena for sure, who's doing a lot of work for Perfect Alliance. And John's production, I've got to say this as well. You're doing an excellent job on production tonight as well, John.
Appreciate that, bud.
You always are, my friend. You always are. As we're just waiting for this 10-second countdown, Nikolai not really quite here tonight as far as being on the stream and having his full attention, but he is my co-caster tonight, so be sure to follow him on Twitter, as now we are definitely going into this domination here on Freight. D2K trying to get, as they did pick up their first win on that previous Blitz, and now they're trying to get another consecutive win, as Nikki is just outslaying their opponents once again, and she's going to be primed to be able to pick up this Bravo flag.
You know, is Nikki actually the host right now? Do you know who the host is?
I don't know. I do know that D2K is the host of the lobby, so I'm not sure.
I want to know who the host is, you know, because, you know, I don't know about you, but when I host, I don't like it. I don't like being host. I do terrible. So I don't know what people talk about that host warrior thing, because it doesn't happen for me, but I'm on board with Ashley, as you actually saw all the D2K ladies going down. Ashley being alone, they're losing that B flag, but Ashley's going to go ahead and not neutralize it. She had it neutral for a second, but one of the eLv people were able to hop on there just in time, take it back. But here we go. Ashley going down as well. So eLv's going to hold that flag 3 down, all up to Wifey, as that flag is being taken. There we go. D2K is going to go ahead and looks like they're going to take control, or if not, at least neutralize it, as it is neutral. D2K back on board with that flag, 1 person on, and it is going to go ahead and go. No, it's not. Wow, that was extremely close to being a capture on B flag.
Yeah, it was very, very close, and right now it's the eLv ladies that are doing a good job of slaying on that Bravo flag, and that's why they are probably going to take it, and they do, sending D2K kind of on a tailspin right now, because Ashley's got a lot of work to do. She's all here by herself on this Bravo flag, and now she throws down some smoke to help her teammates get there, but they cannot do it, and the eLv ladies off to an excellent start right now. Definitely keep an eye on Lady intensity here. She's 9-2, Nikolai.
Yeah, I mean, she's doing a great job. She's got that thermal Remington. You know, you always see that thermal Remington. I've never actually used it because, you know, when I play competitively, I use the sub. I'm a sub boy. But she's actually gonna go ahead and pick up that golden tar. You know, she's a lady. She gotta have that little bling bling. You gotta have that gold. Unfortunately, there's no diamond camera because, you know, those ladies love those diamonds. So
that's right.
Yeah, so here we go. She's just going to look like she's going to step bottom white. Not much happening, so I'm going to go ahead and switch on to Virgo, who's playing that mid-match, staying in the mid-tracks, and looks like she's just going to hang out here, try to jump up and climb, but she doesn't know how to hit that A button for climb. So she's going to sit here, watch red, see if she's able to stop anyone. But look at eLv, just going to go ahead and pull away from D2K right now.
They're pulling away, not only in score, but also in the map control. They have got these ladies pushed back quite a bit. And if we look at the overhead map view, John, if you could bring that up for me, you can clearly see that right now the eLv ladies are dominating the center of the map, and that's exactly what you have to do in order to